This video is brought to you by 80 Ways Media. Check us out. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Really Reek Reviews from 80 Ways Media. Today, I got a review on The Weeknd and his reportedly medical condition that he has. Now, a lot of y'all don't know anything about medical conditions and how serious they have become in the past latter years. Even though they've always been serious, the one that he's talking about in particular is anxiety. Anxiety, for instance, have anxiety, bad anxiety, and I'm on medication for it. And I didn't know that it was that bad. I mean, it literally feels like you're having a heart attack, and nothing is wrong with you. Your heart is fine. Your blood is just boiling. Your blood pressure is high. And so what we're going to do is we're going to dive deeper into it. We're going to read the article, and I'm going to give you my review. A lot of people are saying that I shouldn't be narrating, but guess what? I'm not narrating. I'm giving you my honest review. So please drop a like on this channel so you can get some of my honesty, and join the family and subscribe. Let's get right into the video. So The Weeknd, of course, man, y'all know he is famous for a lot of hot music. He's the pop star Drake. The Weeknd admits that he suffered a panic attack before an interview discussing mental health struggles. The Weeknd spoke candidly about his challenges with mental health. The Weeknd spoke candidly about his struggles with anxiety during an interview with Billboard Brazil, ahead of Saturday night's massive concert in Sao Paulo. Excuse me if I pronounced that wrong. In doing so, he admitted that he suffered a panic attack just before the conversation and is constantly dealing with anxiety. So real quick, what I'm going to describe to you is anxiety. It has multiple ways of getting to you. I mean, it's you would think that it's just being flustered, but you get flustered, you hyperventilate. Also, you feel uncomfortable, and then your mind races. Your forehead pounds. It's just so many things going on with anxiety. It causes your blood pressure to rise, which is bad, of course, because if you got bad blood pressure, it can lead to heart health, clots. It can just lead to so many things that are dangerous. So if you have anxiety, you seriously need to go get it checked out, because I know that I have anxiety and it's very bad, and you don't really know why you're anxious or what's going on. But your heart knows, and it starts to just dump at you. So let's continue reading. It's funny you should mention this, talking about his mental health. I just had a panic attack right before this interview, he admitted to the outlet. My anxiety is a constant battle. I feel like it never goes away. I'm learning to control it, but I've already realized it's part of my life. I can't escape it. And if you don't know anything about anxiety, you should seriously do your research. WebMD is good. Some of the medicine that they put people on is Xanax. That's one of them. But a lot of the medicine is to put you to sleep, to help you sleep at night. You wake up in cold sweats. You just wake up sometimes feeling uncomfortable, bro. Like you can be sitting still, and anxiety just makes you feel uncomfortable. It makes you feel very, 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 very uncomfortable. But let's continue reading on. From there, he discussed the struggle he's felt with finding his purpose. The biggest challenge is not knowing if you're made for this, not knowing if it was meant to be. Most people still don't know. I feel very lucky I was able to take this depressive and nihilistic feelings and put them into my work. That ended up being my therapy, he said. Billboard noted that he was raised in Ethiopian Orthodox Christian household before he mentioned his connection to God. I think about giving up every day, but I also find purpose every day, he said. My relationship with God is stronger than ever. I find comfort in his presence when I need it most. I talk to him constantly, and it's been a long journey, but I'm here. So it just goes to show that even though he's on top of the world musically, he's not hurting for a female. He's not hurting for money. And honestly, he's not hurting for time to himself, because he could easily just say, hey, I'm taking 2 weeks to myself, and I'll get back to the tour when the tour is over, of course. He has stardom, fame. He can come up with other projects that can lead him outside of his musical career. Like he can start doing movies, he could do video games, clothing, just so many outlets. But his anxiety still attacks him, and he still wants to know what is his purpose. So even so, it just goes to show that even with everything that this world has to offer, sometimes people still need more answers. They need more closure, and they just don't feel comfortable. It's That's exactly what anxiety does. It does not let you feel comfortable. It makes you feel like there's something that you should be doing when you're doing everything right. I mean, he's doing it right. He has the dream that everybody wants. Some people say that it's kind of demonic what he does, but hey, look, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? And growing up in a Christian household to go on to do devil pictures and stuff like that he does, to me it's just a quirky way of entertainment. I'm not gonna take it as something demonic because we need content in our lives. And if that's the content that they want to put out, whatever they're projecting, we have to pay attention to it because it's interesting. Or we can just say forget it and just sit here and read a book. But the good book, the great book, the Bible, depicts demonic things. Well, things that are ununderstandable, not understandable. So in this picture that I put up, he took on the role of him getting beat up. And one of his videos is like a death scene where he gets out of the car dead and he's like a ghost. So it's a lot going on to unpack with the Weeknd, man. And I do like the Weeknd. I like his music. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm getting when I listen to him. I'm getting a pop star. I don't have to worry about too much. You know, just a nice little vibe, man. I feel like it took him a while to get there. Like I didn't grow just to be. I didn't just immediately become a the Weeknd fan. I started listening to some of his music over time. The work that he's done with Metro Boomin, the work that he's done with Mike Will Made It and Ray Shrimmer and stuff like that. I so it took a while, man. I think I understand where he's coming from because he has anxiety, and I have anxiety, and I know what anxiety means. It makes it feel like, man, you're putting your all into something, and you still don't. You can be receiving something, and you still feel like there's another tier, there's another level that should be reached, but my health is not gonna reach it, which means I can't reach it, and it's difficult, man. It's difficult. But if you do have anxiety, some of the things that help me obviously is sleep is number one. You have to get your rest. That could possibly be why he has anxiety because he doesn't get enough rest. But the problem with rest is too much rest will make you feel comfortable getting too much rest because everybody likes to sleep. So, um, I would just say rest, get a lot of rest if you got anxiety, drink plenty of water, obviously. Try to eat as healthy as you can. Um, Also, pray. If praying helps, pray. Listening to music helps. Another thing that may help, but more often than not, sleep is the number one helper for anxiety for me, and that's why they give you those pills that put you to sleep. But also try to make sure you regulate your blood pressure. And just whatever you do, remember that you do have your purpose. You have your purpose. And even if you're failing at your purpose, you're still doing your job because guess what? You may not be doing the job that you want to do, but you're doing the job that is acceptable because these things are studied. These things fails are studied just like wins are studied, which means that you could be doing your job failing and you would have no idea because it doesn't feel good and you don't really like it. It's not for you, but it is of the world and it's for the world. So you should do it that way. But that's been your boy Really Weak Reviews. Thank you for watching this video. Just wanted to touch on that topic tonight. Please drop a like on this video. I have some new things coming up that will change this channel drastically, and it won't be so much of me doing a review on these celebrities. It'll be more fun and interactive. So please drop a like and subscribe so you can stay tuned for what I got coming from 80 Ways Media. Let's go.